What's up, SEC Unfiltered? Cole Thompson here, and this man needs no introduction. He is the starting quarterback of the Alabama Crimson Tide. He is fresh off of winning an SEC title and playing in a college football playoff, and he's ready to go ahead and bring Tuscaloosa back to Titletown. Quarterback Jalen Milroe. Jalen, what's up, my man?
What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Thank you for the opportunity to talk to you, man.
I am so excited to have you on this program just as an Alabama grad, as somebody who has been a part of the system, but I'm new here because I only know Coach Saban. I only know what that lifestyle is like. And you definitely know it coming from Katy. You know it from the greater Houston area. What was going to be implemented, them talking about there's no nonsense at practice, the ass chewings inside the locker room, inside the huddle. But Coach DeBoer comes on in. You got a little bit of a new feel. You got a little bit of a positivity. You got some music playing on. Coach Womack's breaking out the dance moves at practice. But let's go back to the very beginning. When Coach DeBoer first introduced himself, what do you remember about that initial reaction? And when did you start to notice that culture shift happening from what Coach Saban was implementing to a new style underneath Coach DeBoer?
Yeah, I think, initially, it was different. It was different. Of course, we come from something being, our coach being here for, abundance of years and, above 10 years here at Alabama, and now having another change. Of course, you can look at it like, man, like, um, external factors like, man, like, what's the standard here? How's it going to look? All that good stuff. And we did a really good job just adjusting. Coach DeBoer has brought a great staff here that's steadily pushing us, steadily just allowing us to be in position to be successful. They all have the same standard when it comes to the Alabama, striving for Alabama excellence. And we're steadily just trying to get better each and every day. And Coach DeBoer has done a really good job with that. It's very personable, offensive minded. So, I'm biased towards it, but it's been great to have offensive minded head coach being around him. But like you mentioned, with Coach dancing at practice, music at practice, this is just a way of us to just be us. Of course, you have to, accomplish tasks at practice and accomplish a lot of things that's needed. But although, you have that, we just want to, have fun, have fun around the process because there's gonna be adversity that hits our team during the season and during the process of winning championships, winning games, and going through this process that we're going on. So why not enjoy the process? And that's something that was also been harped on now is that, trust the process, as cliche as it is, just trust the process. Coach DeBoer talks about, relentless pursuit to continuous improvement every day that we come in the building. And so with doing that, that's going to allow you to achieve any short-term goal, long-term goal that we have set for our football team. And the success starts from the foundation of our team, which is being player-led and having great roots, that's provided for our team. All the resources that we need to be successful, we have that when it comes to academically, when it comes to medical staff, when it comes to our recruiting staff, and then of course firsthand with our coaching staff. So I'm definitely super excited for what's ahead, and definitely excited for our team because of the opportunity that's presented.
And you also are going to be able to learn a lot underneath DeBoer. I mean, you just look at his track record. Everyone's seen it. What he did at Fresno State, what he did at Washington, the success with Michael Penix, his offense. But for you, this is a guy that didn't recruit you. This is a guy that was not a part of the system. This was all about Coach Saban. So what was your why to come back? There was always opportunities in today's new world, but what was the reasoning for you to be a part of the Crimson Tide still with this program?
Yeah, I had short-term goals, long-term goals before stepping foot on campus. And one thing that spoke volumes along that journey was achieving was get my degree. I was able to get my degree this past December, and now I'm working on my master's. And I told my parents before I touched foot on campus, I was going to get my degree from Alabama, no matter what, no matter the third string, fourth string, the backup. Whether I started, I was going to get my degree. Nothing was going to take me from that. And I just feel as though, man, like the resources that's here is great. It's going to allow you to be successful in any area of your life. Just the family-like environment that's here. I think that's key. I think that's key for anybody is just to be around people that are like-minded, number one, but also want the best for you. And that's what I have with the system that's here. And so it's all about trusting the process. Of course, you can lean towards external factors and look at other things that's going on. But all I did was lean on out of my own understanding and just be around people to uplift me and just put me in position to be in this position.
When you look back, you're going to have memories with Coach Saban, and you're going to have memories with Coach DeBoer, and you're going to have a long time to have everything that you've achieved over the last several years. But 25 years down the line, when you're done playing football, when you're sitting in a chair and you're remembering all of the moments, what is probably one of the biggest life lessons you can take away from Coach Saban and what he was preaching to you?
Um, I think trusting the process is key. Um, I think, as players, we can't look at the volume that they may be yelling about, but yet more the message that is being presented when it comes to talking to us as players. That's something that we try to do. I think that was the biggest thing because, of course, as athletes, we're students of the game, number one, but we can get distracted by the volume of the coach's, voice when it comes to what is being presented. And so it's all about trusting the process and doing things that is needed to be the best you. And Coach Saban gonna put us in position to be successful, and we all, know that, trust that, and believing in that. And so, with my time here with Coach Saban, I was able to do so.
When you look at this offense, they've added in a ton of new pieces, but it's a lot of good pieces. I mean, Parker's coming on in, Caden's coming on back. One name that continues to fly under the radar that does not get brought up enough. I've seen him play. You've seen him play. The SEC has not seen him play, but I am excited for them to find out. Tell me why defensive coordinators should be worried about Jeremy Bernard when they have to go one-on-one with him in single coverage.
Yeah, man. Like he was a key addition to our team this offseason. What a great dude. He's a student of the game, constantly trying to improve his body mentally and physically. Does a really good job with influence the guys in the room. He has veteran experience with playing, and with that, your experience is the best teacher. And to quickly talk about myself, experience is the best teacher when it comes to confidence and having these reps. And the more you do something, the more you get confident in something and have the knowledge base to do it at a high level. And he's doing it at a really good level right now. Thing about Jeremy, man, he's just constantly trying to get build and get better. And something that he's done and challenged himself, this offseason that I like a lot is seeing the game in the quarterback lenses when it comes to reads and knowing where the ball goes in this coverage or why exactly, the ball placement was on this whatever route he was on, the blocking scheme, mastering that. That's what I've seen from him. He's a really good teammate. He's selfless, passionate, very passionate about the game, and he's very, very detail oriented when it comes to his approach to playing on the football field. And so when you have a player like that, man, that's definitely exciting for our offense, and especially me who's gonna be throwing the ball. So, but it's been great to have him here, man. He was a key addition for us in the offseason.
We know this offense is explosive. That's been the word that everyone has said. And for you, who basically looks like Uncle Rico 2.0, slinging it 50 yards down the field, but you got that motion in the ocean that's able to boot, scoot, and boogie like Brooks and Dunn in the open space. What has been the biggest challenge for you learning this new offense? And can we still see that explosivity with the rushing attack like we saw last year?
I can't give you all the secret formulas, baby. But nah, but no, it's a great system, bro. Like it's been great to have this spring to get acclimated into the system. It's been you're just steadily learning as a player. Um and just mastering the whole system as a whole because it's different. Of course, with that, you try to master as much as possible, but we're going to be very explosive on offense. We have a lot of great talent that's around, whether it goes from the receiver room, offensive line room, running back room, tight end room. Um, as a whole, that's going to put us in position to be successful this year. But one thing I can definitely say that we're not going to be one dimensional. We have a really good receiver group that play all differently. And when you have that, man, you can't be one dimensional when you have that. And we have a tight end room that's going to be utilized in the passing game and in the running game. And they're challenged every day to master that aspect of the football. And they're doing a really good job with that. Running back group, they all play differently and they play to their strengths, but also are doing a really good job coming together as one unit and are really, really challenging each other to be the best them each and every day. And so when you have this in each and every room, man, that's going to allow your team to be even the best or master whatever aspect of wherever they want to achieve. And so you take all these rooms with great people, you put it all together, and each room has great. You're gonna get greatness from it with the leaders that's each room. And that's something we have too as well. Is that each room has a leader when it goes to running back room, tight end room, offensive line, receivers, and our room. Each room has a leader, so that's going to just put us in position to be successful.
Bro, every single time that you talk, I'm just ready to run through a wall. I can completely get why everyone follows you in the battle. But this is a new roster. I mean, it is. We got to talk about it. There's a lot of veteran pieces, a lot of new pieces, but it's Alabama. It's Tuscaloosa. It's Titletown. It's the Crimson Tide. It's Bryant-Denny Stadium on a Saturday night. What is the standard in Jalen Milroe's mind for a successful season in year one with a new core, but still a veteran core, especially with all these changes coming to the SEC? You got Texas joining the party. Oklahoma's coming into town. You got a 12-team playoff this year. So what is, in Jalen Milroe's perfect ideal scenario, a winning season in Tuscaloosa?
4 things. Number 1, relentless pursuit to continuous improvement. Number 2, success comes from a solid foundation. I have a solid foundation that's around me with a great coaching staff, great teammates that surround me to uplift me and push me in whatever area I need to be pushed at. And your habits will separate you from anything. Is your habits. Just having the proper habits when it comes to nutrition, physically, mentally. Just doing the thing that's right. That's going to allow me to play to my best me in that aspect. So the habit is very important. Lastly, is refraining from the comments, I wish I could have, I wish I would have. And when it comes to this offseason period, it's still room to grow. You got to have that continuous improvement that I mentioned. And so when you have this mentality and just have these goals set, that's going to further surpass any goals or anything that's down the road because of things that's implemented in the off season that's going to allow me to just take off and do whatever I want to accomplish. But just narrowing it down to those 4 things and just that's the thing about opportunity, man. It's going to present itself at some day, so it's all about seasoning.
And you look at this SEC this year, it's dynamic, it's potent, it's powerful. You got the Manning Passing Academy coming up, where you get to be with all these other SEC players. Let me ask you, are there certain quarterbacks that you just love watching their game and that you actually have a great relationship with off the field and you love having those battles knowing that it's you versus them? Or is there a rivalry matchup that you just cannot wait for this year?
Nah. What I'm looking forward to is our first game, bro. Like this first chance at 2024, bro. With all the adversity aspect of starting initially the year. So now, having the opportunity to have a game one against, our game one. So I'm definitely excited about that, man. That's just, a challenge for our football team to get prepared and to embrace the new challenge of 2024, which is going to be a long journey, like you mentioned, with all the hard SEC teams that we have set in our schedule, man. It's just all about going one game at a time. But before you can get to any game 3, game 2, game 4, game 5, then go to game 1. So through this preparation, through the offseason with our whole team as a whole, it's all about, attacking the task at hand. And the task at hand is getting better. So each game that goes by, we're just trying to have that continuous improvement. And with having that mentality, we're going to be just okay.
Jalen, we know that you are going to have an incredible year. You are the perfect leader for Coach DeBoer system. But by the way, you're also a perfect leader for 6-Star Protein. I love their products. That is my go-to creatine. That is my go-to pre-workout. But I know you got a deal going on with them. So let the good people know what is actually the new partnership with 6-Star Protein.
Yeah, 6-Star, man. What a great opportunity to work with them. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be along 6-Star. Since we're on the call right now, man, I love to present my 6-star shakes right now. This is a great protein. But nah, man, I'm definitely uh, love the product. You know, it's something that I use and something that a lot of the guys are excited about. Man, just quick story, man. So with all my packages, you know, I get a text from my front desk lady that sends messages to the team and say, hey, you have a package here or whatever. And so I got my normal text like, hey, Jalen, your package is here. I walk out, you know, to wherever the packages are at, and I go look, and I noticed that the box was open. So I look, I'm like, why is my package open? And I knew it was like the protein company. And so I opened the box and I look around the corner. About a couple of my teammates, I got a couple of the protein shakes, and they all drinking it.
They
Like,
stole their
man, like,
protein shakes.
bro, they like, man, like, I didn't know you had it. I didn't know you had it sitting right here, bro. I know you're gonna drink all of them because in the pack you got 15. It's like, bro, I know you ain't gonna drink all 15. And so, man, but that just speaks to, you know, the company, man. It's a great company that a lot of people love, you know, utilize to maximize their performance on the field, on and off the field, man. It's very convenient to have these protein shakes that are very convenient, you know, when it comes to it's already made. The protein shakes are already made. So you just grab and go. And it's good for, you know, refilling your body. So it's really beneficial. The company. So I'm super excited, very thankful to work with them.
And then you look, you know, it's Fruit Loops. Everyone loves Fruit Loops. I mean, that was my favorite growing up. Were you a big Fruit Loops guy? And also, does it taste like a cereal? So basically, it's the kid at heart, but you're getting your protein in daily.
Like you said, bro, the kid at heart, bro. I when I was younger, bro, I ate Fruit Loops. I ate Fruit Loops, and man, they got a Fruit Loop protein shake. It's over with.
I say, you got the Fruit Loop protein shake for every kid at heart. I am now going to the store to get some. And if you want some, make sure that you go visit them everywhere you're at: Walmart, Sam's Club, Walgreens, Amazon, and other retailers. For more information, go ahead and visit 6starpro.com. You can also follow them on social media. They're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, they're on X. And of course, you can follow my man Jalen Milroe as he leads the Alabama Crimson Tide back to glory. Jalen, this was fantastic. Thanks again, brother. And also congratulations on a job well done. I'm excited to see where the season goes.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you, bro.
That's Jalen Milroe. I'm Cole Thompson right here on SEC Filtered. Until next time, folks. Later.